Now I have one more thing to say. If you want to run ads to get sales, use the sales objective. If you want to run ads to get leads, use the leads objective. If you want to run ads to get engagement, use the engagement objective. If you want to run ads for traffic, use traffic. For awareness, use awareness. Don't come and say you want to kill two stones with one bird. If your primary aim is to get sales, use the sales campaign first. Use the sales campaign. Don't say I want to get sales, but I also want to get leads at the same time. You have to measure. You have to go for your goal, because if you want sales and you're using leads, although leads can give you sales, but they don't used to come immediately. You understand? They don't used to come immediately. I don't know how I'm going to explain this thing to you. There are people now that want to buy your product now, but are not really that. But they might not have the money, or they might not need it that time. So those people now can become leads. But there are people now that need that product almost immediately, or let me say within 2 days or a day. That is when you use. That is what sales gets you. So there are some times now. Okay, I'm going to get to that. Let me say one more thing again. I forgot to say you can. I explained what advantage campaign budget was when I was talking. When I was explaining this, during one of the first video sections of this course. So advantage campaign budget is when you set the budget for the ad campaign in the campaign level. So the ad set and ads under that campaign now will be using that budget. You can also use daily budget. You can also use lifetime budget, meaning that you're going to set the duration of the campaign. You set how long that ad is going to run for. You can set. I think you're going to set that. You're going to be able to set that in the ad set level. Let me check it there first so that I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me see if it's here. Okay, see it here. The budget and schedule. You can now set the from start to end. You can set it here. I always go with daily budget, so I don't really use this lifetime. I don't really use this lifetime budget, so I go with daily budget always. So you can as well remove this advantage campaign budget and set your budget at asset level. You can do that as well. So let me just show you. I've turned this off now, so let me show you where it is going to appear in. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, see it here now. So you can either select daily budget or lifetime budget. Understand? So that is that. Now let me go to. Wait, let me see. What did I select? Is it leads or sales? Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't really. Okay, sales. Okay. So okay. Let me show you how to target now. Let me just break it down for you so that you don't end up making mistakes. Okay, please just stay with me. If you are using message destinations, drive sales and conversions through Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. So you can choose where your message is going to be received, either Messenger, Instagram, or WhatsApp. Let me just get that out of the way. When you want to target, when you want to show your ads to the right people, the first thing you should start with is the location. So if what you're selling is only restricted to a particular state, a particular city, let me search Enugu. So this is Enugu State, this is Enugu City. I don't know, you might not know the difference, but there's a difference between these two. So this is the Enugu State. Now if I'm selling things that is only in Enugu, that is the whole of Enugu State, I will select this. If I'm selling something that is only in the city of Enugu, I'll select this one. Let me select the whole of Enugu State. Maybe if you are selling something and you need to make deliveries, and you can only deliver within Enugu, can select this, and you have to turn this off as well. Which more people likely to respond to your ads? If what I find is only to Enugu, only restricted to Enugu state, turn this thing off. You understand? This location restriction would only usually happens if you are selling physical products that you can only deliver to a particular state. But if you can deliver to almost all states, or if you are selling something that is not physical based, just leave it in the whole Nigeria. Yeah, the whole Nigeria, where is it? Let me see Nigeria. Okay, country/region. That is it. Okay. Let's see, show more options. Now, let me see if I just stay with me. Let this thing load finish. Okay, let me just show you something else while this thing is loading. Now, if you are selling something that only younger people would be interested in, just come here and choose a particular age range you would like to use. Let's say you can use 24, 25. Let me start with 22. If you are selling something, I'm not saying people above 18, above 20. Let me put that 20. Yeah, 20 is okay. I'm just looking for quality here over quantity. You understand? Then let me say, for instance, if you are selling what will I even use as an example? All these new baggy jean trousers. I know that some older generation men or women can wear those kind of trousers, but the larger majority are younger people. You understand? Let me see, younger people. Let me see 30. Let me just stretch it to 40. Other people can wear it, but most people now will be wearing. I don't wear those types of clothes will be 20 to 40. And also, if you're selling something that young people won't be interested in, let's say if you're selling supplements, or let me say supplement that alleviates all these joint pain, arthritis, and all this stuff. You know that arthritis is something that associated, and that is largely common with older people. When I say old, I mean really old. Like, let me just say, it should be something like 40, ending of 40. Let me say 45 down, that kind of thing. But I've seen younger people have issues like that, so let me just split it out. Let me say 40 to 40 to let me put that 65. Yeah, that is okay. Notice that when I'm doing this now, the audience definition is changing. You see? So take note of that. Let me see whether this has loaded. It hasn't loaded yet. Okay, let me just keep on going. If what you're selling is gender based, you can edit it here as well. Men, women. If you're selling clothes that is mainly for women, just select women. Don't say that someone can buy for his wife, all this kind of thing. Target if you want them to buy it. They can buy for their wife, good and fine, but if it's only for women, just target women. Some men can buy it, but the majority of people buying this thing would be the women. Target them so that they can tell those people to buy it for them. I don't know if I'm making sense. Because Facebook cannot be showing clothes for women to men. It is going to be disastrous. Yeah, it's not going to work, and it's going to cost you, and you're just going to waste your money. So if it's for men, target men. If it's for women, target women. If it's for both, leave it at all. You understand? But if the clothes is something that both men and women can wear, leave it in all. I'm just trying to give you an example so that you understand. Just don't try to get everybody. If you know someone now that will likely buy, if you know that person now that needs your product, just target that person. Targeting everyone thinking that everyone can buy what you want is not going to help you, because you will not get the person that wants it, and the person that doesn't want it will not come to you as well. Okay, so let me go back to my. I said that I target based on price and interest. If what you're selling is something that is expensive and the average person won't be able to buy it, I combine both interest and price. But if it's something that anybody can afford, I can just target. Let me see, if you're selling something of, like, what will I say? You're selling something that is just 1,000 naira, 2,000, 3,000, for even 5,000 naira now, because 5,000 is not something that you will need, that will need much debate. Now, if it's something that the person wants, 5,000, you won't take the person long to want to buy that thing. So if it's a cloth now, you can just put more clothing. So you can put, let me say, trousers here. Trousers. So you can just add this, add more. So let me just you get the idea. Clothing, trousers. Someone that is interested in clothing. You can also put. If I put fashion now, fashion might be too big. Well, if the clothes you're selling now is something like all these designer wears. Okay, let me give another example now. If what you're selling is something that is a bit expensive, you understand? I would define this thing further now. They are what I call these special audiences, but I just call them price-based target audience. So this type of audiences are, let me see, engaged shoppers. Not here. AGED. Okay, spelled it. Okay, see them here. So these are people now who, let me just show you Facebook definition. People who have clicked on call to action button, shop now, in the past week. So these people now, people that are looking to buy something. Shop now button is a call to action. When you see someone sees something that they're selling and click on shop now to check that thing out, that is a call to action button. It means that someone has clicked this in the past week, is really in the mood of spending money or buying something. So that you mix them together, like someone that is interested in targeting and clothing, and is also an engaged shopper. So you understand, you have combined these interests now together. You can also add something else again. You can also add fashion. That puts this fashion a good word. Or let me put luxury. There's an idea behind this thing now. Someone now that is interested in luxury now. Yeah? Most likely, I'm not saying all of them would be rich, but most likely the person would have money. Would have money to buy whatever expensive stuff you are looking to sell. So this looks fine. Luxury, engaged shopper mixed with this. So what you find now in the middle of this now is that the person has to be interested in luxury and also be an engaged shopper. Then have interest in these two outlets. So I'm kind of mixing everything up now. I just mixed this. So first things first is that the person is definitely interested in trousers and clothing, and the person is an engaged shopper and may also be a luxury someone interested in luxury. Okay, so you can mix this up, whatever you are selling now. Let me say this is the price, this is the interest section, and this is the price section now. So if what you're selling is not expensive, you don't need to add these things here. It's just going to make your CPM higher. I'm sure that by now you know what CPM means, cost per mile, cost per 1,000 impressions. It's because these audiences now would likely be targeted by other advertisers as well, other businesses. They will likely target these people, so it will increase the competition and thereby increasing the cost to show your ads to them. So if what you're saying is not really that expensive, there's no need to add these two things here. You can just leave it here and let Facebook do their thing. So I hope you understand. Okay. So one more thing again. There's one more thing that I have to keep in mind. Sometimes if you're new to this advertising thing, there is a way Facebook works with data. So if you have run ads before, Facebook have data in your ad account, and they would likely know the people to show your ads to, and the time they need to show your ads to them for them to convert, for them to bring in results. So when you're new to Facebook now, you start running ads, you might not get results you would like to get immediately. It may take time. It may take time. So let me tell you something now that will help you get get make this time that to take shorter. So first things first is that when you help Facebook out by telling them who you want your ads to be shown to, who would likely convert when they show your ads to them. So that is this targeting section that I've done now. And the bigger your audience is, the longer it will take for Facebook to figure out who to show your ads to. So let's say now, if I'm selling some, and it's what they call learning phase. That is the time that Facebook figures out who to show your ad to, who to show your ads to. And this learning phase now could be short or long, depending on the how large your audience is, the amount you are spending, and also the age of your ad account, like the data in your ad account. So you have to help Facebook first of all by showing them, by telling them who would likely convert if they show ads to them. Secondly, reducing the audience as much as possible, but also keeping it fairly big, because once you keep on advertising, and if the audience is too small, let me see, if you run ads for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, the audience will start now be fatigued, and you will now have to changing some things again. So not too small, not too big. So if you are spending, if what you are spending now is, let's say, 2,000 a day, 2,000 a day might be a lot of money to some people, but to Facebook now is no longer a lot of money because of the naira devaluation, and at least at the time of record, the naira is around 1617. I don't know, give or take. So meaning that if you put 2,000 here now, if you put 2,000, and Facebook, this way Facebook works, let's say the average CPM is around 2,000 naira, 2,000. If you're running ads, at least if you're starting to run ads in the beginning, that's the amount they'll charge you to show ads to 1,000 people. And to get your ads now through this learning phase, to get Facebook now to know who to show your ads to, Facebook is going to go through this trial and error method of when to show them your ads, who to show your ads to, and all these kind of things. So if you are spending 2,000 a day, it will most likely take longer for Facebook to go through this process. So that's why I told you to try and keep your audience as small as possible, but also not too small, so that you don't have this audience fatigue and just require to change it again. So that is one thing there. So, and I think that's all. I see the targeting, the audience, the audience size, and I also mentioned the amount you are spending. Okay. Okay, I think that's all. Then, if you are someone that doesn't have this time now to waste, or you don't have that much money now to spend waiting for Facebook to know who to show ads to, you can help yourself now. Instead of using these sales objectives now, you can use a leads objective. So what this lead objective is used for now is to get people now who are likely interested in what you are going to sell, but may or may not have the money that time. They may have the money immediately, they may not have the money immediately. Why is this not loading? So what you do here now is that you use, instead of using a sales campaign, you use a leads campaign now to get their contacts. Most of you now have a WhatsApp business, you have a WhatsApp account. So maybe you should convert that WhatsApp account to a WhatsApp business, and then run leads to Messenger to WhatsApp or Messenger, or I most likely WhatsApp, so that you can have them save your contacts and then save theirs. Probably maybe add them to a group as well, so that whatever you are selling, whatever you are trying to advertise to them, you can show them you can keep on showing them that thing again through your status or through the group. Because if you don't have money now, you run out of money very, very quickly. If you say let you start running sales objective, um sales ad objective, you might not have enough money to let Facebook do their thing and know who to show your ads to. So this means that you may have to run ads. You may have to take matters into your own hand, at least for the first ads you're going to run. Get these leads, at least get some audience, get people now that will buy from you, can buy from me again and again and again. So it's going to maybe a little bit harder. Maybe you may have to do a little bit of work in keep on posting things on your status. If it's something that is education, if it's an educational content, or if it's a service, you might have to prove your expertise more, do some, I don't know how I want to say it, post some content on your status like that to show that, will tell them that you know what you are doing. Show up more to their face so that they know that you are legit, and you are the right solution for them. Okay, so you can do this. You can get this list now in WhatsApp, Messenger. You can use Facebook if you are on Instagram. If you are more comfortable with Instagram, you can use email as well. You can get them to sign up for your email list, and then you can email them from there. So you can use the instance form example that I gave. You can use the instance form as well. Tell them to fill their details, maybe to get something for free, because that is what most likely most people will do. Fill their email details, then they get something for free. You might have gotten this course through filling your email details and getting this course for free. So you have gotten your email through there, and then you've gotten to know me through this course, and I've also maybe probably emailed you once or twice, or you might have gotten this course through WhatsApp, or any means by which you got this course. I would have exchanged contact with you. So that means we keep in contact, you know. So that is if you don't have much money. If you are really, really like broke, if you are really, really, down on money, and you don't have maybe a week to run ads for. Because when results start showing up, usually it depends on how big the audience is, and it depends on how much you are spending. So I cannot say 3 days, I cannot say 4 days, I cannot say a week. And it depends on what you're even selling as well. If you're selling something very expensive and you're spending 2,000 a day, it's going to take time before Facebook, finds who to show your ads to and when. So these are the things you need to know. Now that I've told you what you need to know, I may have mentioned it earlier in this video, in this course, that I have an ad agency and I run ads for business owners like you. But I didn't go into detail of what I meant when I run ads for you. So I've told you what you need to know, and to some people now it might be sounding overwhelming, because it can be sometimes. So I understand that you would be busy with your business and all this, with your business activities, and all this workload might be too much for you. So that's why I'm going to come in. I'm going to take the time to do the proper research, do the target audience setup, the research, the ad copy and ad creative crafting that you will need to do. So I'm going to leave a link here now where I can send you to my WhatsApp DM, so that you can tell me what you want to do, what you want to advertise, so that I can give you a detailed plan of what to follow, so that you would get the most out of your money and your budget. So have a nice one, and I hope the knowledge you've gained from this course you would put into good use. Take care and bye.